Chapter 5 Measurement of Length and Motion, Short Notes and Summary from Grade 6, Subject Science, Book Curiosity. Introduction. Measurement is a way of comparing an unknown quantity with a known standard. In daily life, we measure length to buy clothes, build houses, and describe distances. 5.1 How do we measure? In earlier times, body parts like handspan, arm length, foot length were used. These body based measurements are not reliable as they differ from person to person. For example, if 5 students measure the same table using their handspans, they get different results. This shows the need for standard units of measurement. Next, 5.2 Standard Units. Different countries once used different systems, which created confusion. To avoid this, the International System of Units (SI) was adopted. SI unit of length meter, small m, 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meters, 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeters, 1 centimeter is equals to 10 millimeters. Other units used: millimeters for small objects like a coin, centimeters for books, pencil, meters or kilometers for rooms, roads or city distances. Next, 5.3 Correct way of measuring length. To measure length correctly, place the scale in contact with the object. Keep your eye exactly above the scale's marking to avoid errors. So friends, this is the correct way and this is incorrect. If the scale is broken at 0, start from another full mark and subtract starting mark from the ending mark, like this one. Visually challenged students use scales with raised markings. 5.4 Measuring the length of a curved line. A straight scale cannot measure curved lines. Use a thread to trace the curve and then measure the length of the thread with a ruler. Flexible measuring tapes are also useful for curved measurements like body, circular base, etc. 5.5 Describing position. To describe a position, we must refer to a reference point. For example, if the bus stop is taken as the reference point, we can describe how far the school or park is from it. Without a fixed point, different people might give different answers. Next, moving things. An object is said to be in motion if its position changes with respect to a reference point over time. If the object's position does not change, it is said to be at rest. Whether something is in motion or rest depends on the chosen reference point. 5.7 Types of motion. First, linear motion. Object moves in a straight line. Example, car on a road, ball falling straight. Second, circular motion. Object moves in a circular path. Example, clock hands, ceiling fan, merry-go-round. So friends, this is the example of linear motion and this is the example of circular motion. Third, oscillatory motion. This one. Object moves to and fro around a fixed point. Example, swing, pendulum, vibrating ruler. Fourth, periodic motion. Motion that repeats at regular intervals. Circular and oscillatory motions are also periodic. Summary. Measurement helps compare physical quantities using standard units. Meter is the SI unit of length. Measuring correctly requires using proper instruments and methods. Curved lines can be measured using a thread or flexible tape. Position is described using a reference point. An object is in motion if its position changes with time, otherwise it is at rest. Types of motion include linear, circular, and oscillatory, many of which are periodic. So friends, our notes and summary is complete. Now let's study the keywords definition given at the end of the chapter. First, centimeter, a unit of length. 100 centimeters is equals to 1 meter. It is used to measure small objects like pencils or notebooks. Second, kilometer, a large unit of length. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. It is used to measure long distances like between two cities. Third, length. Length tells us how long something is from one end to the other. Fourth, measurement. Comparing something with a standard unit to find out its size like length, weight or time. Fifth, meter. The standard unit of measuring length. used for medium lengths like room size or height. Sixth, millimeter, a very small unit of length, 10 millimeters is equals to 1 centimeter, used to measure tiny things like the thickness of a coin. 7. SI unit of length. The International System of Units SI uses meter as the standard unit for measuring length. It helps keep measurements the same all over the world. 8. Distance. How far one place or object is from another. It is measured in units like meters or kilometers. 9. Motion. An object is in motion when its position changes over time. For example, a moving car or walking person. 10th, linear motion. When an object moves in a straight line, it is called linear motion. Example, a train moving on a straight track. 11. Circular motion. When an object moves in a round or circular path, it is called circular motion. Example, the hands of a clock. 12th. Oscillatory motion. When an object moves back and forth from a fixed point, it is called oscillatory motion. Example, a swing or pendulum. 13. Reference point. A fixed place or object used to find the position of something else. Example, a bus stop used to measure how far the school is. 14. Classify. To group or sort things based on their properties. Example, grouping motions into linear, circular and oscillatory. 15. Explore. To look closely and find out more about something new. Example, exploring how different objects move. 16. Identify. To recognize or name something correctly. Example, identifying the type of motion an object has. 17. Investigate. To study or examine something carefully to find answers. Example, investigating how to measure a curved line. 18. Justification. Giving a reason or explanation for what you say or do in science. Example, explaining why a pencil is in linear motion. 19. Observe. To watch carefully and note what you see, hear or feel during an activity or experiment. So friends, we have completed short notes, summary and keywords definition from chapter 5, measurement of length and motion. We have already studied the question answers of this chapter. You can find the link in the description and on the screen. If you like the video, kindly like it and share it with your friends. Also subscribe to my channel. We will meet in the next video. Thank you for watching.